All right. Welcome everybody to the Tarot Room. I have not been on for a while, so I'm just gonna say it's nice to be back. I was out here enjoying the nature, and I figured I will just hop on real quick and do a energy check for all signs. I been guided, or it seems what I want to do is actually do maybe 4 or 5 cards per sign, and looking from your higher self or whatever the case may be in a public space. So there might be other people around as well. But that said, and then also the sound of cars and motorcycles. That said, we will start with Aries. Aries, I will do, like I was saying, 4 or 5. And excuse me if I don't see the chat. It's probably hard for me to see the chat. I do feel your energy. Send highs. And then at the end of the reading, I don't know if we have time, I might do answers, questions, big questions later on at the end of the reading. But I do want to get through the signs and see what they actually need to know. Just some messages for all the signs. And again, starting out with Aries. Aries. Could be trying to make a decision about something. Maybe it could be, if it's in terms of romantic connections, it could be a Gemini, or but I feel like you're kind of wanting to make a decision about something. Anyhow, we will get started. Let me just cut the deck, and then I will pull a few cards for you, your current energy, your potential block, your advice, and an outcome. All right, so, and then you know what overall energy is. 8 of Wands in the reverse actually is what I have for you. So, okay, you've been maybe waiting on some sort of, currently you're trying to actually, you are where you want to be, in sort of way, or you had gotten to, you got the Temperance, you've got the Sagittarius energy of where you are currently in terms of your energy. You're really trying to keep yourself grounded and balanced and stable. I don't know, maybe the circumstances around you are a little bit dismal, and you're trying your best in terms of your knowledge, your application, just trying to live the best life that you can possibly live, and staying really together. Basically, you do find yourself a little bit off every now and then, but you ignore your surroundings, and you actually try to recenter, regroup on the to you. You could be, asking the universe, whoever that it is that you pray to, whatever, to give you the guidance that you actually, that you seek, or the balance, the stability that you seek, is where you are. You could be somewhere near, could have actually recently moved, is what I'm seeing here, or need to move, but you are in an area where there's, excuse me for my hand there, it's windy and I don't want the cards to fly. Could have recently moved is what I'm getting, from a place that you thought was maybe home, or a place that of comfort, and you're finding yourself in actually a better place. But your overall energy is 8 of Wands in the reverse. So that's actually 2 Sagittarius energies. So I don't know why I'm getting North Node Sagittarius. I never get that, but in case you have a North Node in Sagittarius, that's a little specific. I'm gonna put my AirPods here. But you are waiting on some sort of email, text messages from something maybe you've applied for, jobs, or if this is a love, maybe waiting on some connection, communication. It is delayed. I'm not seeing it coming through quite yet. What is actually blocking you is you are, I'm not saying don't use your experiences from the past. I mean, the past is what really makes us. But here it's showing as that you are actually focusing a little too much on, specifically maybe two relationships or two situations or two people, that actually, did cause you some kind of, yeah, it was uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie, it was uncomfortable and it did hurt. Maybe you're kind of focusing a little too much on that, and it's not really helping you. In this position, I'm seeing it here is to just try to leave things behind and continue moving. I think you already have taken initiatives from what I'm seeing in your current energy, but this could potentially cause you a problem if you allow it, basically, is what I'm getting here. Yeah. Just continue to move forward, continue to just, persevere, just push along, basically, is what I'm seeing. Your advice actually is happiness. Just try to find, and it's the sun, and I'll get into like specific signs later, but in your own reading. But your advice is actually to look back at everything that you've done, is what I'm getting here. Since you were, a child, little, look back at everything in a positive and a, I get respect to yourself, and be nicer to yourself. Maybe you've been a little, too hard or too, rough on yourself, based on your previous experiences. The advice is here to look at it in a positive light, that you did everything that you can do for, whatever it was, and you truly did your best here. And in your outcome, you got the Six of Wands, so you could be seeing 666, sixes, in the outcome. There is, the success that you need. But I do want to say here, tread, lightly with this. Look at everything from every angle, because it's almost like it's a Six of Wands, but part of me sees it as a Seven of Wands, which requires your protection, to protect yourself. And there is a shield here, so definitely protect yourself. I don't know if you are, and I'm seeing, in terms of signs, I'm seeing a Leo, Sagittarius strongly, and this could be about the energy of change. Some air to a lesser degree, and some earth to a lesser degree, is what I'm seeing here. You could have these elements in your chart, or it could be some of the people that you are actually, that you're around dealing with, but in the outcome, I like the outcome. I just want to kind of, let you know that your outcome could be exactly what you envisioned, expected, but be careful and, tread lightly, is what I am, seeing here. I think there's something that you still haven't have yet to actually go through and experience, but you very much want to experience it and go through and do. And this could be being closer to the things that are actually important to you, and it's actually closer than you think. It does require a little bit of, more, maybe, more of this, more of the, I can't really say anything bad about this. This is a great card. You are in your element, is from what I'm seeing. You really are in good space. Maybe what is needed is, for this to kind of flip upright. It's in the reverse. You are waiting on something. I do feel that very, very strongly, that you are waiting on something to happen. Let me get you an oracle. Let's see what we have for an oracle for Aries. Oracle for Aries. Okay. So if this is a relationship that you are inquiring about towards each other, and they're not really realizing it or are reflecting, and I got the mirror here for reflecting on our wounds, and I did get that for what is stopping you here is just that you're kind of putting a little bit, basically putting a little bit too much weight on what has happened, rather than looking back at it and being very proud of yourself. I feel like you really need to be proud of yourself here. Okay, let me see if there are any final one more message. You came out in your, that's what I feel. The Fool came out, and that is also your card. You are on, I don't feel, I don't know if you have necessarily reached where you want to go, but you are on your way there. You did come out in your reading, which is quite powerful. I do see that you know what you need to do. You're going slowly about it. Again, I got like the Seven of Wands here. Do go slowly and consider your options. Protect yourself. Color red, heart chakra is what I'm getting. I don't know whether it is or not. It doesn't matter. But you do have a really happy outcome coming up here. I think this has just been a little stuckness. Okay, I think I spent enough time on Aries. Aries, thank you for visiting me with your energy. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Taurus. Taurus, let's see what's happening for Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Money, maybe you're focusing a lot on a lot of money. I don't know. Whatever comes out comes out. I'll just kind of go from there. I'm sorry if I'm not responding to you. Or, I can kind of see some comments there, but I'm not. Sorry, I can't respond. Know that I appreciate you and I love you very much. Thank you for being here. I will come on again, maybe tomorrow as well, or later tonight, or at the end of the reading. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of really doing thing as we go. Okay. Hold on just a second. I think I might need to pause here. I have a little bit of water. All right. Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Or, I don't know. Maybe you may not have Taurus in your chart at all. I don't know. It just whirl with it is basically what I'm getting. All right, Taurus, let's see. You could be getting nervous about something, Taurus. I don't know what nervous. There's like a nervous and a serious nervous energy with you, Taurus. Okay, let's see. See what the cards have to say. Where are you? What's stopping you? And an outcome. Okay. And let's get an overall energy from the bottom of the deck. You are actually, I don't know if you're nervous about a relationship, nervous about your finances, nervous about something is what I'm getting. I have to put my hands on the cards because it's a little windy. You have been working a lot. You are nervous, and then I am definitely getting the energy of nervousness, an energy of unsettled feeling maybe like you are tied to something, connected to something that you don't feel like you can actually find your way or yourself out of. But I do want to emphasize that your overall energy is the strength. So this is having the ability, having the power within you, and what you what's truly is inside of you is actually the complete opposite of the energy that you are showing me up here. What I'm seeing is you're working. Maybe you've been working for quite some time, quite, you know, putting a lot of hours. You are focusing on something in specifically. I don't know what that something is yet. Maybe I'll get a clarification card, but you are definitely focused on something, and maybe ignoring and not really looking at the full picture is what I'm getting. What is really stopping you, or maybe what is not really helping you here, is the King of Cups. So this could be specifically a person, but it doesn't have to be. I do feel like maybe especially if you have um, maybe water in your chart, I feel like you're holding yourself back is what I'm seeing here, Taurus. Maybe it could be a fear, especially with I did get the Capricorn card in your outcome. It could be fear of something. That's what's actually stopping you right now. Your advice is to take a step, move towards something, try to create something is what I'm actually seeing here. Even if it is maybe small steps. I do see the encouragement here to go ahead and just take a step. Maybe towards, and I'm not even seeing this as like the, quote unquote devil energy for your outcome. I'm seeing this actually as wanting to gain something, or it's about a gain of some sort is what I'm actually getting, that energy. And so I'm absolutely not seeing it as in a bad way. I think this is something maybe that you have been sitting on for some time, and that's why I see the Nine of Wands. You've been waiting, and it requires your action that is actually heart-centered action is what I'm seeing for you here, Tauruses, because in your overall energy is the strength. So you can definitely do this and make this happen. This is not, you're seeing it, maybe you're seeing it as a difficult task, hard to accomplish. Maybe you could kind of like never get there. But as it is absolutely not. It is within your power, and you can do this. And I want to tell you, and I want to say is the phrase I get: put one foot in front of the other, and just go ahead and do. Because I think the what is stopping this from happening, whether relationship, job, moving, whatever, it is actually you're stopping yourself. You are doubting yourself when your overall energy is to actually trust in yourself, in what what you deem is good for you. And I think you already am. I'm just gonna put this here so the cards don't fly. Could have been waiting on this for some time, and I do see a wait, and it's kind of what I am getting is action oriented action from the heart, from the space of I really want to make this happen for myself. Okay, let me get you an oracle card. Oracle card for Taurus. Oracle card for Taurus. What do we have? Oracle card for Taurus. Things are just flying off the table. Oracle card for Taurus. Yeah. So you got the Grim Reaper. You're seeing, and this makes sense. You're seeing the worst in something rather than the best. So, or if this is a relationship, you are actually, you know that this is maybe is done and over with, but you're, uh, you're not taking that movement towards it, to free yourself, basically, is what I'm getting, and just kind of look in the other direction. But if it is, if I want to say, if it's not a relationship, if this is an action that you need to take, you've been waiting on this, and a change is very much needed. Maybe you are reluctant to see it because you're afraid of what may happen. Let me just get one more advice, oracle, or advice tarot rather, for Taurus. Give me an advice card. Yeah, you got the Ace of Wands. Go for it, Taurus. Waited so long. You've been waiting a while. This is an opportunity. This is a chance, that has been, that you've been it's really been given to you. Don't waste it, I want to say. Okay, the time is valuable. Don't waste it. All right, thank you, Taurus. That's what I've got for you. Now I'm going to move on to Geminis. Let's see what we have for Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising. I don't know, Venus. Apply it. You may, I don't know why I want to say it, you may not find the message that you're looking for in your, in your particular sign. It could be elsewhere. So if you have time, I guess, if you're not doing anything, maybe watch this video, maybe while you're cleaning the house, or while you're sitting, or whatever. You could find a message that actually works for you, the message that resonates with you. Okay, let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, you've been waiting too. I'm getting the energy of, could be a Gemini, could be a Pisces. You've been waiting on a Pisces. Maybe you want to reconnect with a Pisces. I don't know, but the energy of a little bit stagnation and wanting to do the right thing and doing the right thing, but it's maybe some stagnation. Let's go on. Hold on, a couple of cards are on the ground, so let me grab those. I'm gonna actually put those aside, so this could be a message for you. I'm gonna keep the cards face down for now. Blame it on the wind. Oh, you came out in your reading. Interesting. All right. And your overall energy from the bottom of the deck. Okay. Similar energy to Aries, I think. So currently, you actually went through, from what I'm seeing here, you went through a period of feeling like you're broke, like you feel you don't have enough money to cover your bills, your resources. I feel like you've had some people, or maybe there's been some loss of resources. I don't know why I hear, or I'm getting like investments, stock market, whatever the case may be. You did go through, this could have been from in the last 1 to 5 months, I want to say. There was a loss, a tangible loss of some sort here, but you are in the current energy is, your current energy is 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you are actually no longer in this kind of like I'm losing, I'm not getting what I want, I'm not sure I don't know how to protect my resources. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. You're not in that energy anymore, luckily. However, you know, your overall is a possible wait for things to happen. um, Maybe 1 to 3 months. It could be, and I don't know. I get January of 24. There could be a change. And in your outcome, actually, I do see a change here. A change that maybe you didn't think was anticipate to happen, but um, anyway, we'll get there. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. I think the energies is just it's energies feels really strong here in your what's helping you, or way maybe what's actually stopping you. This could be this could be about a relationship also. I'm just trying to kind of hit it from all angles to actually break it down for you so it'll make sense. um, is yourself. You are this could be a love also, love relationship that could have started and did not go as far as you wanted it to go. Is what I'm seeing here. But this also could be you needing to actually, you know, make some sort of choice decision of some kind to move actually, and to actually to stick to it as well. I feel like there's a lot of decisions up in the air, a lot of choices that are mm, not necessarily founded, is what I'm getting. And your advice here is the King of Swords. This is actually is making that decision. I feel like there could be some people around you that you don't necessarily trust, and you are relying on yourself, and not taking or accepting some sort of advice from somebody who's around you. And I want to say, actually, you are correct about that, because I don't know if the person or the situation that is giving you advice is coming from a place that is actually good for you. If I want to kind of go back a little bit, and if I want to say this is some sort of love connection, you could have been or could have had connected with a female, light hair, blonde hair, very very slender, kind of tall, maybe on a taller or and has really beautiful features, but you thought it was gonna maybe work out, and it took longer than anticipated, or didn't work out, something like that. But in your outcome here, an imminent change is what I'm getting. Whether I feel like your cards are telling you here to actually go for what you need. Make that decision, make it for once and for all, because you keep going back and forth, and trust your own intelligence, because the imminent change is coming. It is definitely coming, because you do have the death here in your outcome, an imminent change, and that's a major arcana. And out of 5 cards, you have 2 major arcanas. You've got the Lovers and the Death. So this is something, could be maybe life changing. Changes your course in life. Let me see these. There were 3 cards that actually fell on the floor. Oh wow. Okay. I was saying your energy was similar to Aries and the Fool card. did actually come out here for you. So yeah, again, you're just kind of contemplating. You have not yet gone for this, made that kind of commitment to something. You're still, you know, kind of in a little bit of feedback loop is what I'm seeing here. Try not to keep yourself in that stuckness place and not be in that feedback loop before you actually lose the opportunity. What I'm saying, Gemini, basically is don't wait too long here for this chance, okay, for this opportunity, whatever it is, love, relationship, life, whatever the case may be. The wind is picking up, so I'm having to hold on, make sure my cards don't fly off, and I will get you a oracle from the universe, higher self, whatever. Oracle advice for Gemini. An oracle advice for Gemini. Okay. All right. There's something, this could be in its own separate message or in relation to what I just said. There is some, I will say, don't self-sabotage, Gemini. Rely on what you know and to be true, strong, stay strong in your convictions. Don't turn your back and just pretend something did not happen. Face it. And I do want to say here, there's a little bit of fear of abandonment issues. So that could be the reason why you're not necessarily open to, or that's something that, you know, that's kind of, I want to say, the common denominator to your relationships moving forward. Just at least, you know, we're not saying, we all have issues. That's a given. Nobody, and I'm not going to sit here and sound like you know, I'm all perfect and I'm giving the advice. We all have issues of some kind, but you know, at least to acknowledge something that, okay, that is kind of part of me and I'm choosing not to make it a part of me, is just like it's a strong start. Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you. I will move on to Cancer. Cancer, what do we have for Cancer? I do want to just kind of take a moment and acknowledge my subscribers. I want to say hi to all of you, whether you're, you know, in the chat room right now or, you know, when you listen later. I want to let you know that I do love you and I miss you. You mean a lot to me. You are so important to me. Don't think that I have forgotten about you. I never will. Anyway, that could be also a message, I feel like, maybe for Cancer. Maybe you feel like you are being forgotten about or not being appreciated, not being seen, is just kind of like the intuitive message. Not seeing, maybe it's yourself, not seeing yourself for you know, I want to tell you, compare yourself to where you were. I don't know why, maybe something happened 2 years ago. Compare yourself to where you were just 2 years ago, and tell yourself that you are more than enough. Okay, Cancer. Time to cut the deck. And then okay. I'm just going to bring this actually closer so you guys can see it. Who got this in the same position? Oh, God, I don't remember. Somebody got this in the same position. The first a few readings that I've done, so I've only gone all the way up to Gemini and finished Gemini, but somebody got the same in the same position, same energy. Interesting. So you could have that in your chart, and if that's the case, that is a little bit of an emphasized message for you. Trying to figure out the best way to actually keep these cards from flying away. I'm going to put them closer together. And there we go. Your overall energy. Okay, so this could be about a your overall energy, Cancer, is 10 of Pentacles. So this could be about maybe money or achievements, accolades, resources, or it also could be has something to do with family. You actually want your family together. You want a family, something along those lines is what I'm getting for you, Cancer. Your current energy is you are actually in just a little bit of a sit and wait energy is what I'm seeing. Right now you're reval and this is, I actually feel like this is good. You are in a good energy. You could something about horses could be important to you. I don't know if you look up horse, totem animal is what I want to say. But you are sitting in a good place. You could be, you could have, nice home, nice things, or that's what you want. Or you are actually spending a lot of time in nature. Maybe need to do that. Figure out your path. I feel like your path is you are undecided. You're not sure. I feel like here you could be dealing with somebody, or whether work or if it's love, you could be I do see a little bit of kind of, I hate using these terms, but seriously, kind of like gaslighting, almost like you're, yes and no, yes and no, one step forward and 2 steps back. And I don't feel like, even though this is a queen up in you, I don't feel like that's necessarily you. You're actually staying put and considering your options, because your energy with the 10 of Pentacles. So that's actually somebody who is staying put and staying kind of strong in what they actually want out of life, out of whatever. But there's somebody who is, it's almost like you're getting a huge teaser from somebody, and it's just not working out for you. You want to believe in it, but the advice is to think it through. Do more of this, and I'm not surprised that you came out with 10 of Pentacles as your overall energy here. Think it through, inspect it from all sides. Just know what you are actually getting. Be precise. You could have, if it's a female energy, and I feel like maybe this could be a female reading, you could have either dark hair, regardless, I see long hair, dark hair, or lighter hair, more on the blonde side. You could be changing your hair color. The advice is to not to jump on something, not to take something that is, you don't know what it is. I'm surprised the 7 of Cups did not come out here, because that's the energy that I'm actually feeling for you, Cancer. Take your time, inspect what you are getting. Make sure that it's actually within alignment with your heart and soul and what you actually want before you go for it, because the outcome, if here, maybe just to just kind of try to, I can look at it in both ways is what I'm getting. You could be disappointed if you do this. It's kind of like I'm getting the definition of insanity is doing something the same and expecting different results. So the you could have had, it could have happened, something could have happened maybe 3 times, a repetition, and taking your time before actually leaping and moving towards something or someone that could potentially disappoint you yet again. Okay, Cancer. Let me get a an oracle. You got healing heart. That's what, and it came right below the Four of Cups. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships. Again, I feel like you have been into something that is not good for you, that caused you. This is like some serious, actually, pain here. And I feel it. It's almost like it makes me want to. I feel like I want to cry. That type of sadness, like really deep wounding. Oh, interesting. She is sitting here and she's sewing her heart back together. I feel like you may have spent quite a bit of time. I did not see that at first, but there's a heart, and she's actually sewing the heart back together. You had to really rely on yourself to fix yourself, basically. And I want to say the overarching message here is to not allow this to happen. You know the course that you take. If you take this course, it's like the end results. So I want to tell you, jump, look before you jump. Look and seeing what's being presented to you here. I'm sorry, Cancer, you're not energy, but you are in a, whether you know it or not, you are in actually a place of contemplation, a place of waiting, on weighing up your options. But if you do what you did before, I don't know why that keeps coming up, and you're more advice, the reverse. Make the decision for you, that actually dream works for you. And yeah, because there's a lot, there's actually, and there's a lot, maybe you have just recently found out you're happy, but the 7 cups in the, you're just seeing the BS for what it is. And that's basically what it is here, is the universe is actually kind of commending you for seeing things for what they are, with the Knight of Swords, the bottom of the deck. Absolutely. Okay, Cancer, that's what I've got for you, and I will move on to Leo. Your energy was very, very strong, Cancer. Till the next reading, I'm ending your energy off with love and grace. And 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. Hold on. About something. Could be financial, could be, and I feel like you actually have legitimate reasons to actually stress out about this. Maybe something happened, but you are stressing out about something. I feel like it's a very much transient energy, Leos. Okay, and that's literally all I'm getting for you. All right, let's see. Current energy. Oh wow, okay. All right, you came out in your, and let's do an overall energy, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so let me just adjust this so make sure we don't have any cards that fly. Let me put this here. Yes. What I'm seeing is currently where you are is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So you did, I want to say, pull yourself out of a circumstance that actually was very painful, a painful ending to some degree. I want to say you did not expect it or anticipate it to be what it really ended up being. Your overall energy is the Queen of Swords. So you feel like I am not necessarily dealing with emotions and heart, things like that. I am not, or I'm done working with a group of people, and I'm using my intellect, and then intellect will eventually kind of guide me towards my intuition sort of energy. It's a very interesting energy is what I'm getting from these cards. You have gotten out of you pulled yourself out, I want to say, from a place, situation, or thing that was really stressful. I want to say it actually flipped you. I want to say like upside down. It's almost like you didn't, you questioned yourself. You weren't sure. And I want to say this is more so having to do with some sort of connection that was, that had some tangible results, creative nevertheless, but had some tangible results, or you expect them, some power, some winning of some kind. What is I do want to emphasize, do not dwell on the thing that happened in the past, because you think that you're actually no longer carrying this energy with you, but you actually are. I do see it still here, staying in your sphere. Your advice is to maybe you need to look for some other people, maybe somebody in terms of work, business, whatnot. Somebody may have was not trustworthy, was not honest, and made you lose some money. The advice is here is to just, Queen of Swords, just to end it, cut it, let it be, put it behind you, like the Ten of Swords, and just forward. Learn and take away the lesson, and move forward. Would love to, the things that truly matter to you, your health, your family, your own existence, be and I feel like you came out of a rough place. This is definitely rough. Not, I'm seeing it for what it is. It was rough. Somebody lied to you, and I feel like this is business related. I'm getting that very much strongly. Somebody was not honest with you, did not painted a I get the phrase, painted a false beautiful picture, and you had to, it did hurt you. Maybe it hurt your pocket, your finances, in order to realize that was not really working. That seems to be a little bit of a theme in a few of the signs that I've actually did. Your outcome is, you're going to be around people that care about you, even though it's rough right now. It's going to put you in a place, or you're going to end up in a place that actually is making you will make you happy. And it could be, this is, I'm not big on, saying, oh, self-love this, self-love that, but really, like, really take care of yourself, and appreciate what you I don't want to sound like a damn book, but appreciate your accomplishments and what you have, what you you've come this far, is I want to say. Okay. Let me get an oracle for oracle card for Leos. What oracle message do we have for Leos? Okay. You got healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-care, being happier. Exactly. That's exactly what I said, and not what came out. Just learn, and right underneath the Queen of Cups, mind you. Learn from it, not understand that maybe something did not work out in a way that you wanted to work out, but at least it don't allow it to change who you are as an individual, as a person. Just kind of tend to your I want to say tend to your with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, tend to your hurt, your wounds that maybe others have caused, especially if, again, I keep getting this, if this is financial, or it could be love, I don't know. Somebody maybe took advantage of your kindness, or something, and just let me get a final advice message as soon as I get the card on the table. I'll get a kind of a message for you. Yeah, something that did not work out. I get the Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. So yeah, something that you thought you waited on, you thought it was actually going to work out for you, but it did not. And it really kind of put you in a place of kind of wondering and stressing, but just kind of like let that go, and let it be, and things, move forward with, like the Queen of Cups, with loving yourself, paying attention to the details, I want to say. Okay, and that is it. Leos. All right, Virgos. Virgos. What do we have for Virgos? Sun, moon, or rising? Virgos. Sun, moon, or rising. Could have ended something with a Capricorn, or could have ended something that has to do with kind of like that Capricorn energy, basically, wellness, home, stability, money coming in, money going out, things like that. All right, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, or Venus, if I didn't say that. If I didn't, whatever. Just see what works out for you. All right, Virgos. Right. Yeah. Okay. And your overall energy is the Empress. Okay. So, currently, your energy is for flex is kind of feeling for you. Four of Wands in the reverse. You may have, in the recent past, have gone through a period of destabilization, or in terms of your home, could have changed home, travel, but overall, working on reestablishing your home life, is your current energy. However, you overall, I do want to say the Empress. So this could have been a pregnancy that happened, or is maybe going to happen. You are actually, even though you feel like maybe you're tired, you are depleted, you are the Empress. So the Empress is all the queens all in one. Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Cups, all in one. So you are actually in a pretty good energy overall, whether you see it or not. That's the point of the to kind of you know, maybe get you there. Let's see. What is in your way, or what's, you know, what's around you is could be a Sagittarius. I do see fire here, you know, prominently, to a lesser degree water, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a lot of fire, but it could be a fire sign here. But you know, it is at times, I want to say at times, not always, and I want to just kind of emphasize that at times it, it's making you, it's kind of putting you in this energy, whether it is maybe arguments with somebody, not seeing eye to eye with someone, is, could be, specifically could be a Sagittarius, that is kind of contributing to this destabilizing you know, energy. And your advice is to really see things for what they are. You could be careful of who you talk to, who you associate with, it, that you're not maybe seeing. Somebody who is not telling you all, you know, everything that they, let's say, they feel. Could be somebody on a younger side, maybe they're not telling you everything that they need to tell you, or you know, maybe kind of waiting around for something, not waiting waiting for information, news, things like that. uh, that's actually taken a long time to actually come through. And in your is, you are going to end up looking back at this, actually in a like a bit like, hey, this was challenging, this was rough, my God, I can't believe I did all of this and had to do it. But ultimately, you're gonna be thankful that it all happened in the way that it did. It all, I want to say it went down in the way that it did. So I don't know what that is. The Six of Cups is a scorpionic energy, a Scorpio energy. So it could have been, you know, contending or dealing with a Scorpio. I don't know. But you're gonna take out of it what you need. And Virgos, okay, that's what I've got. Your message is actually very clear and precise. I don't, you know, I have no hesitation in this message. I feel like maybe you were hesitant in whatever happened, but you're actually, so this could, if this is a relationship, somebody is maybe somebody maybe looking at the good old time, good old times rather, with you, looking at your, if this is a relationship, which very well could be, with the Four of Wands in the reverse, could have been a relationship that ended. Somebody, you know, if it doesn't have to do with anybody else, this does have to do with you looking back at this and you know, kind of seeing things for what they are, and seeing why you did what you needed to do, and how that actually, that's what I've got for you, Virgos. I will move on to Libra, and I'm gonna have to, my phone is running low on battery, and I don't want it to die. So if I end up stopping, then I'll come back and just kind of continue, do like a part 2 for this. Okay, Libras, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with you, Libras. You could be traveling, recently have traveled, need to travel. And I want to say for it was all done in the name of love. So is what I'm getting. So let's see what we've got for Libras. What is your current energy? Okay. As well. I don't remember who it was, but regardless, Your current energy is that maybe you have a little bit of a disappointment in love. Something happened that disappoint situation, connection, and I'm actually getting love from this, even though this is, you know, could be maybe just home. I am getting love vibes. Anyway, you put your energy, your faith into something that actually it just did not work. Currently, you are a little bit. You are feeling a little lonely, pretty on your own. But then again, that's just your energy. But your overall is your Ten of Pentacles. You're not. You're pretty set. You're good. You are could have dealt. You're on the bottom of the deck here. The Judgment dealt with a emotional manipulator, but you actually realized what you're dealing with. You came to terms with yourself. You realized what you're actually dealing with here. Somebody that just kind of gave you the runaround, and you absolutely did not reciprocate. I am not seeing reciprocation here from this emotional connection. It could very well be love, and I'm getting love strongly. Again, you apply the message to your life. I'm reading for a lot of people. There's, it's just not just one single person, but somebody who played with your emotions, thought was actually, but in actuality, you thought that they were open, showed you what you wanted to see, but they really did hold back a lot from you. And this, it did not, they did not give you the love that you deserve here, what I'm seeing, Libra. You actually felt like you kept searching. What was it? What makes me, what could make me feel better about this? And it just wasn't, you were not getting it from the other person. I don't feel like this is you. And your outcome is the Four of Wands in the reverse. So this is going to take a little bit more time, to stabilize. It did stabilize your home life. Maybe I feel like a person maybe was introduced to your family, whether it's to your family or to your the people that you care about. Maybe it was this person was, however, this person is not what you thought they were. Is okay, Libra. Let me get you an oracle card. Okay, flip. Wow. I don't know, somebody else got that. Oh geez. Again, go back to the reading if you have time to listen. If not, don't worry about it. You got the healing heart again. And you're healing. You were dealing with some manipulator. Just my line is, be glad this is you found out when you did, and this is over, and you're gonna move on to making yourself better, because this was just gonna I'm getting keep jerking your chain, and it was not going to actually get you the what you thought you were gonna get. Let's get the one last card for Libra. One last card for Libra. You could be seeing 4 4s, because I do see that, actually, yeah, 4 4 4 to your thoughts at the time. Just keep taking all the time that you can. I wouldn't entertain anything, unless, or anyone, unless you know what they're capable of, and have done your kind of research. Don't keep waffling, I want to say, back and forth about people. I want to say when people show you who they are, believe them. And I hope that helps, Libra. Thank you. Okay, we'll move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. And put these cards away. Again, if it's loud here, I am outdoors. For Scorpio. Scorpio, maybe you also decision. Maybe something's happening in your life, and you're having a hard time making the decision that is right for you. Just kind of like a little bit of, but you will. I feel like that you will, and you know what is good for you. I don't know what. Maybe something happened in the recent past that kind of doubted that. But let's your current energy. Okay. You may find some messages in the Libra reading. A Libra got the 10 of Swords in the reverse, but you got it in the upright. Let's see. And your overall energy. Okay. Like I was saying, you got the 4 of Cups in the reverse. So you are actually, even though your current energy is a disappointment. I feel like this is kind of like disappointment, not really deeply hurt necessarily by it, but a disappointment in someone else, or something else. Could have been a I see Leo. Specifically, I see quite a bit of water here, air to a lesser degree, but water. Or you could have been, I don't know, you could be disappointed in yourself about you. Is something or a situation that was immature, did not satisfy. I don't know why I want to say checklist, not satisfactory. In your, and you're you know, I kind of feel like you're wallowing a little bit too much, Scorpio, and you need to just kind of let bygones be bygones, is what I'm seeing here, and not trying to revive the dead is what I'm feeling. Your advice is to really kind of wrangle your energy in, and just understand things for what they are, because it's the strength, understand, and even though you could be maybe isolating by yourself, understand that your own ability, capability, and energy to continue moving forward. And in your outcome is, I don't like to see this in the reverse, but the Queen of Wands did come out in the reverse here. So this is I will actually, I feel like I need to get a clarification card on this particular outcome. What is this? Sorry, Queen, I'm kind of getting, the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're just kind of wallowing a little bit too much here in your outcome, and you can certainly change it by looking and just like I was saying, let bygones be bygone, and just let it be. I don't know. Yes. This is here is you got girl talk, and it's moving on. You know, enjoy being happily single, basically, and allow yourself to have a good time, and allow yourself to have a good time, and and just say, really, F it. It's just not worth this energy that you're actually pouring into it. It's just time to really let it go, and just move the hell on, is what I'm getting. Okay. All right, Scorpio, that's what I've got for you. We'll move on to Sagittarius. I think I should have enough battery to continue all the way through Pisces today, which is my goal. Sagittarius. Energy. Sagittarius's energy. What is happening, Sagittarius? You could also, I don't know if you might be trying to make a decision about someone that you are, maybe you are with, or a new opportunity, a new chance, and kind of having a little bit of I actually feel it. I feel actually excitement about that. I feel like you might have been in a not so ideal environment, place, and you're actually moving on, and you have moved on, and you're getting yourself in a, yeah, wow, yep, that's exactly what I was getting. A lot of mental energy, a lot of mental energy. And bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands, and this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could be contending with someone who is also a fire sign, but your current energy is, you are, gosh, you're just strong intellect. Oh, I'm not about it, I'm done with it. It's just not, you're having no problems or have no issues, just cutting people and just using using that sword to just very, very what's around you is what's helping you, or maybe swords, King of Swords. This is you and the Queen of Swords, King of Swords and the Queen and the King of Swords. So you could be finding a balance in the circumstance that you're in, based on using your mental power, and your intuition to some degree, is what I'm seeing. Your advice is, which is, I feel like what you're doing is you are getting out of a place of, if this was maybe a job or a relationship that didn't work, but I'm not getting so much a relationship here. I'm actually getting a job that did not pay you what you're worth. You're getting out of this energy. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You don't feel like you need to rely on others for money. You're getting what is due to you, and what's been due to you for actually a long time. You're looking back at, but you are looking back at everything with a positive mindset, is what I'm seeing here, which is really, really good. Six of Cups, things could have happened in the past that you did not, maybe you used your emotions, and you're realizing that, no, this is just not me. That's not how I'm going to do things, from now on, moving forward. I'm just going to. Okay, so I got disconnected. I don't know where. I don't know. I think, I don't know. I think I'm back online. Soulmates. You see this person as basically between you two. Okay, Sagittarius, and that's what I've got for you. I'll move on to Capricorn. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. I'm nervous my battery is not gonna make it, but I think it'll be. I think it will. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Capricorn. Okay, one more. Capricorn. You are. I get money. I get mine on your money. I don't know if there's been recently you had to pay a lot or had to come some see what your current energy is. All right. And overall energy. Okay. Your overall energy is you are having a hard time letting go of something. This something is, maybe you thought it was going to be better than what you anticipated. This could be about a home, or connection within the home. right now you are trying your hardest to, you're the high priestess. So I don't care how the high priestess comes out on the hype out. I mean, you're really relying on your inner knowing knowledge, and even though you're not sure, you're actually moving through your intuition, and you're following your intuition rather than what see externally. Something could happen by in 30 days for you. Something could, maybe a major significant shift and a change could happen in 30 days for you. What's around you helping you, maybe not so much, is you're stressing about not knowing, which like, I mean, you're your intuition is there and is guiding you and is telling you, but you are still doubting yourself with the not knowing. You kind of it's like you're the type of person who wants to see it play out in reality in order to believe it. But this is, moving with really the faith of something, and the faith that something will actually work out to your own benefit, is what's around you. And your advice is to really concentrate on your home. You got the Four of Wands. Concentrate on the people who are close to you, who can give you the support that you need, because you're just kind of, this kind of, you have this feedback loop in your mind, is what I'm seeing, of what ifs, and what ifs of things that have not really happened, but you are in the what ifs. If it does happen, what am I going to do? And your advice is to, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and this is your advice, is to not to worry so much about the material part of it, and continue moving. Maybe for a short period of time you're not going to see something tangible, and that's okay. Don't keep yourself there. Don't give yourself or cause a kind of a disruption for yourself because of this, is what I'm getting. So let me get you an advice, or an oracle card. Let's see what we have. What do we have for Capricorn? Okay, yeah. You've made this, actually, it's almost like you've made this like suffering your story, and you need to put it into that, because you did get action card. This is someone, all the, and not in a sense, kind of does, codependent and obsessed with something, that just let it go, let it play out. Don't be stuck here in this energy. Allow it to, whatever the situation this is, could have been, home situation, marriage, whatever. Allow it to, don't allow it to actually restrain you and bond you. Okay, in a negative way, is what I want to say. Okay, but again, do whatever works for you. That's what I've got for you, Capricorn. And we'll move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, what do we have for Aquarius? I don't know why you're fearful of something, Aquarius. It's kind of like a little bit of a similar energy to Capricorn. I feel like you're actually in a good place, making good money, working hard, but I feel like you're kind of putting yourself in a fearful, of something that's going to happen, like lack of trust in someone or something. But I feel like maybe it is someone, I don't know. We'll see. All right, Aquarius, what is your current energy? Wow. Woo. Okay. And then overall on the bottom of the deck, oh wow, 4 of Wands. Okay, so again, it's just very, similar to the what I was actually picking up before I started your reading. Your overall energy is 4 of Wands. You do, you have a, I want to say, a happy home or home that you kind of find, you find your own happiness in that home. Maybe it is not necessarily based on what I'm seeing here on top. Maybe there's a lot of arguments, a lot of changes, a lot conflicting opinions is what I'm getting. But you are in the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse energy. So I do feel like you actually, like I was saying, you kind of have what it takes and what you need. But give me 1 second. Okay, put it on low battery mode. You have what you need. But I don't know if the home situation is exactly what you want it to be. Maybe you want it to be more. Because what's around you is you feel like, it's kind of like, it's almost like impending doom, but I feel like this is a lot of arguments at home, a lot of, not two people don't see things in the same way, and some changes that is actually needed. In your advice is, I want to say, be careful of what you say, Aquarius, because you could potentially say something that you may regret. So be very careful of what you say about whatever this is. Maybe it's a good idea, especially if this is like kind of like some sort of home situation. Maybe it's a good idea to kind of keep things to yourself, and not let things slip out, I want to say, because some things may actually come out and not in the way that you actually intend them to come out, or not in the way that you want to say them. And your outcome, you actually will be in a good space. You could be in a good place to where you actually appreciate yourself. But I want to say you are definitely keeping it to yourself. I'm not seeing you being collaborative with other people, keeping a lot of things to yourself. Maybe there's might be one person that you could be, or this could be in your chart, maybe a Pisces, that you may be, or somebody's close to you that you discuss things with. But in your outcome, you're just really keeping things on the low, is what I'm seeing here. Let me get you an oracle, and we'll move on to Pisces. And I think I can make it. The illustration on this card is a person into it. So avoiding conversation, call person, boundaries, and still angry. So it's exactly the energy that I was getting actually here. Maybe it's best to keep things to yourself and not really, overshare with a lot of people that you don't necessarily first trust. Second, don't think that it's actually going to get you where you want, or out of this. Okay. Pisces, thank you for waiting. You are my last sign for today. Pisces, you could be considering your options. I don't know what you're considering your options about. I don't know. You might be. This is really different and odd. I don't know. Maybe looking for a car. I don't know. What energies? And what does Pisces need to know? my sweet Pisces. All right, putting your, I'm getting like you're putting your intentions out there. You really are just kind of trusting that you will be guided, or you will do what you need to do that is best for you, because you feel like maybe um, a few things did not necessarily go as planned, anticipated. So you're just kind of putting your trust out there, and you're doing a lot of talking with yourself, or with God, or whatever it is that you believe in, whatever it is. Yeah. Um, Your current energy is the King of Swords. You are, again, trusting yourself, much like I was getting, trusting yourself, trusting your capability to make things happen with just following the signs. So I don't know what signs you've been seeing. You could, maybe this is just to let you know to pay attention to signs. Your overall energy is the Knight of Wands. You're definitely open and kind of ready to make something happen, to make things happen in the right way. After just kind of inventorying what is good for you, what is going to work best for you. Around you is this could be maybe some sort of advisor, or like somebody who's a little bit older, who has, I do, seems to know quite a bit, but I want to say you still reevaluate based on your own integrity, your own intuition. You could be getting some information from the particular person who's has achieved quite a bit, and but maybe still check with yourself. Go back and check with yourself. At times you want to just kind of go for it, but you are slowing yourself down, almost, and that's a really good move, because in your advice is the Queen of Swords. Make known what you actually expect, your expectations, your boundaries, your desires, whatever it is. Make it known, and don't waver, because this Queen of Swords has, literally, she has her eyes closed, but she has the sword up. She knows what she wants without having to look at it. In your environment also, I want to see this, because this came out underneath the Emperors. Could be some people who could be trying to persuade you one way or another. So just be careful, and just, again, go back on what you trust and what you know to be true for you and is right for you. And your outcome is you could be receiving some money, some finances, some resources. I don't necessarily see a connection with somebody as of yet, although even if that energy is there, I see maybe fire energy, or somebody who is a little quick to act, quick to move. You're still going to I want to say, like, you really appreciate yourself, appreciate what you've made, what you've created, what you've accomplished, and you're kind of more focused on your own bank account, your own family, and family things. Is your outcome. It's actually really nice. I really like this. Let's see what oracle do we have for Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Give me one oracle for Pisces. Okay. You got a hand of cards. So I feel like you actually, maybe this reading is very helpful for you, or an opportunity or chance based on you behaving in this way. Keep things to, again, keep things, I'm getting keep things to yourself, and you know, be strategic in what you actually want to accomplish, and not really tell people about it. And I'm not really seeing you doing that based on these energies, even though there could be some energies around you that actually want to, you know, get you to put it out there. You're not showing your hand, basically. Is You're just doing what you think is right, and you're trusting yourself, and you're just kind of going along with it, is what I'm seeing. I will get a final. All right, I'll get a final card for Pisces. Okay. Yeah, you're not stressing about this. You did stress about whatever this is. You're just letting it go, and you're doing a good job of really letting something go, or you know, someone go, and you feel about whatever this is. It's kind of like you're just kind of like shrugging your shoulders, and like, you know what, I do what works for me, and it is what it is. If people like it, you know, great. If they don't like it, also great. For me, meaning you, Pisces, you're just not stressing, not even a little bit. It's, you just kind of like, you understand it, you get it. Okay. All right, and that's, I made it without the yeah, and on the bottom of the deck you got the Temperance. So yeah, it's just highly spiritual. You understand like the concepts of things. It may have taken you some time, and you know, some little obstacles to get there, but you really, you know, you get it. You get things for what they are. You know, your intuition is not gonna put you in a bad place. If it did before, nope, not anymore. You're just not doing it. All right, that's what I've got for you. I hope you know, you all got some good information for this to help. I'll try to come on, you know, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or in the next couple of days to you know, answer